Why do you keep doing the thing you know is destroying you? Why do you always return to the same place, the same substance, the same behavior, even after swearing never again? The truth is disturbing. Your addiction isn't about the drug, the drink, or the vice itself. It's about something far deeper, something Carl Jung discovered when he dove into the human psyche that forever changed how we understand the despair of dependency. Jung revealed a dark secret. Every addiction is a perverted spiritual search. You're not running from pain, you're looking for God in all the wrong places. And until you understand this, you'll remain trapped in an endless cycle, like a rat on a wheel, repeating patterns your soul begs you to break. Brace yourself. What you're about to discover will shatter everything you thought you knew about addictions, compulsions, and the deepest nature of human suffering. There's an emptiness inside you that has no name. It sits in your chest like a black hole, pulling everything into its gravity. You wake up with it, you go to sleep with it, and in between, you do everything possible to not feel it. This isn't sadness. This isn't depression in the clinical sense. This is something far more primal, more ancient. Jung called it the wound of incompleteness, the feeling that something essential is missing from your existence. You fill your days with noise, scrolling through feeds, binge-watching shows, working yourself to exhaustion, staying busy, always busy. Because the moment you stop, the moment silence creeps in, there it is again. That gnawing sensation that whispers, something is wrong. Something has always been wrong, and you have no idea what it is or how to fix it. This is where addiction plants its first seed, not in the substance itself, not in the behavior, but in this unnamed hunger. Jung understood that humans are meaning-seeking creatures. We need purpose, like we need oxygen. When that purpose is absent, when life feels flat and mechanical, when you're just going through the motions without knowing why, the psyche begins to starve. And a starving psyche will grab onto anything that promises relief, even if just for a moment. Think about your first encounter with your addiction. Maybe it was alcohol that made you feel warm and connected at a party. Maybe it was a drug that dissolved your anxiety and made the world softer. Maybe it was a behavior, shopping, gambling, endless work that gave you a hit of control or achievement. In that moment, the void was filled. Temporarily, artificially, but filled nonetheless. Jung would say you weren't seeking pleasure, you were seeking wholeness. The problem is, wholeness cannot come from outside. It cannot be bought, consumed, injected, or scrolled through. True wholeness is an inside job, a painful process of facing everything you've been running from. But nobody tells you this. Society tells you happiness is one purchase away, one drink away, one more achievement away. So you keep reaching outward, trying to solve an internal crisis with external solutions. The void grows wider with every failed attempt.